I'm a heterosexual man, and that means I like to have sex with girls. I'm a man who likes to have sex with women. Sometimes, heaven forbid, I like to have sex with more than one woman at a time. Sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three. And when I say that to people, that I'm a man who likes to have sex with lots and lots of different women, people will get offended instantly. I'm a sexist, I hate women, I'm a misogynist, I'm a bad person because I'm a man who likes to have sex with women. Since when does that make me a bad person? Since the dawn of human time, the only reason humans went from a small tribe of a couple thousand to populating the planet with billions is because people fucked. The reason you are watching this video right now, at some point in the history, a man fucked a woman, and here you are. That's the reason I'm here, that's the reason you're here, that's the reason YouTube exists, and all these cities and all these things around the world exist because people fuck, a man and a woman. So since when is it a bad thing? So I say this and say there's nothing wrong with men having sex with women, this is the reason we exist. Then they say, yeah, but you want to have sex with lots of women. So, why shouldn't I? Show me another point in history when men didn't have sex with lots of women. Show me a point in history when men did not have sex with multiple women. Women being promiscuous is a completely different issue. I've discussed it in a lot of my videos. It's a completely different issue because women can get pregnant. Birth control is a modern invention. So from an evolutionary perspective, women never did that because paternity was a huge issue. But men, we've always had sex with lots of women. We're designed biologically to run around and have sex with lots of women. If I find different women attractive, I'm allowed to have sex with different women if I so choose. And if I choose to have a relationship and my girlfriend's okay with what I do, she is within her rights to say, well, I know he loves me and I know he fucks hoes and I don't really care. That's once again her decision. Why is me having sex with lots of women offensive? Why does that make me a dangerous person? Why am I some sexist, misogynist bad guy? Whereas if I'm a gay guy and I say, I'm gay, I want to fuck loads of dudes. I want to act overtly gay all the time. I want to make gay jokes at every straight man I see. I want to be a massive, I want to fuck dudes constantly. I want them to fuck me. I want to fuck them. I want to suck dick. I want to be gay. That is worth a month of celebration. They get to close down roads and march and celebrate about it. They don't produce. They don't replicate. They don't populate the planet. They don't create loving families. They don't do anything of merit besides jizz on each other, which is fine. It's their prerogative. I don't find it offensive. I just don't understand why their absolutely pointless sex, which leads to nothing, is encouraged by society and is worth a month of pride, whereas my sex, which can lead to a loving family and populating the planet, and is the only reason anyone's ever existed ever, is somehow frowned upon and seen as bad. In fact, if I sit and say to people, I want to fuck as many girls, I like fucking beautiful women, and I have sex with lots and lots of beautiful women, people find that offensive. Whereas, in fact, there's many industries and many professions where I can lose my job. If I was a politician and said, yeah, I'm a politician, I'm a good politician, and I love my country, but I like to have sex with more than one woman at a time, I like to have sex with multiple women, I would lose my job. I would no longer be seen as fit for purpose because I like to have heterosexual sex. Whereas if I were to say, you know, I'm a man, but I want to become a girl, I want to chop my dick off to take hormone blockers and put a wig on and change my name to Susie, that would somehow be encouraged. I'd like to do a thought experiment where I walk around and tell people in conversation that I like to have sex with lots and lots of different women. I estimate I have sex with 100 women a year, probably, around that. They're all 9s and 10s. I ain't fucking with no basic ass hoes. So I like to have sex with lots and lots of women and see their reactions to me, as opposed to saying I'm a transgender and see their reactions to me. Isn't it crazy we live in a society where I'm just as likely, if not more likely, to be frowned upon for heterosexual sex than if I decided to chop my dick off and become a girl? Which one of those actions is truly perverse? You tell me. Think about it. What's more perverse? Heterosexual sex, which creates new life, or me chopping my dick off and pretending I'm a girl? And I'm going to use the word pretending because no matter how many times I chop my dick off and how great my wig is, I'm still a man. I was born a man and I'm a man. Think about it. And this is always my argument when I say to people, yeah, I have sex with lots of women, and they always give me some kind of weird answer. And I say, if I was gay, would you talk to me that way? Basically, we live in a world where all forms of perversion are encouraged and celebrated with months of pride. We must be proud of nearly all forms of perversion, which lead to seriously, genuinely, nothing reproductive and good for the planet. But heterosexual sex is frowned upon. That's how fucked up the world is.